Hi all, so welcome to this channel, and today I am uh, presenting this topic, which is use of strtok C function in ILE RPG. So basically this function use the pointers, so it takes the parameters as pointers or return the pointer. So, and the main important thing is this is basically convert a long string to the tokens. So for example, if you have a string which has spaces in between which has spaces in between the words, so you want those words to be retrieved, or they are either separated by comma. So what you need to do, if you are writing the logic in your RPGLE program, you need to pass that string first, then you will be able to retrieve all the tokens. So you can leave those logic uh, to write. So we have already a function which you can use and perform your work. So basically this is used for parsing a string, and yeah, sure, it's make use of the pointers as well. So let me show you the demo how it works. So here you can see the first important thing is uh, default activation must be star node, because here we are using ext proc. So whenever we are using the ext proc, it needs an activation group. The program must be run in some activation group, and it must not be default activation group. Now, since this is a C function and we are using the prototype of this C function here, and then we are calling that C function. So basically what we need to do, wherever that function is defined, we need to bind that into our program, RPG program. So that is defined in the QC2LE binding directory. So here in this one, all these service programs contain several C functions which can be used in RPGLE as a procedure call. So here you can see I defined the prototype for the same. So this is the prototype where it accepts two parameters. First one is the string, either by value or by parameter, that is by reference, and here we are returning the pointer. So in xtproc we will be using the strtok to see the name, which we function name which we are going to call now. So for calling this we need a string and a delimiter. So I defined a string of variable of length 50. You can take as many length you want, because we are basically dealing with the pointers here. Delimiter is for suppose comma is with me, and I have evaluated the string like hello world, this is strtalk. So I separated each of them with comma. Now I want that this function should return me the tokens like hello world, this is strtalk, either in my sum of my in my variable or in my array which we want, and then we'll be simply calling this. So we'll passing the string and the delimiter to this function, and this will return me a pointer. So whatever the token uh, would be there, it would get returned to me. So basically the pointer gets returned to me. So I return this twice to show you that this can be called both the way, because it accepts the string and pointer both, as you can see the prototype. So either I can pass directly the string or delimiter, or I can pass the address of both of them. So both will work the same way. They will return the same result to me. Now we are, once this function gets called, we are returned with the pointer. So we have either pointer 1 or pointer 2. Let's say suppose we have pointer 1. and now we need to retrieve the tokens from the pointer one. So we'll apply a loop here. So we'll basically apply the loop like pointer one not equals to null. So till until this does not become null, we will run the loop. Okay, do and do, and I take an counter to just show that this number of times the tokens are received. So using this counter I can even count the number of words in that string as well. So this counter will tell me that whether how many words are there in that string. Now I am receiving the token from that pointer. If it's not null, I am receiving the uh, token from the pointer by converting that to the string. So to convert the to receive the data from the pointer as a string, we will be using %str function for that, and then I'm trimming that and receiving that in token. After that I'm displaying whatever the token I have received, that is hello, as a word, or this, or is, or a CRT. Then again, since I am running this in loop, so what happens here is, just let me tell you, once I call this function, it basically replaces that delimiter with the null. So it replaces that delimiter with the null, and we will now, here you can see we are running this loop. Pointer is not equals to null, so not equals to null is here at this position. So once we retrieve the token from this pointer ptr1 by converting it to the string using %str, we will be getting hello as the first token. Then again I need to pass the string. Now if I pass that string again, I won't be getting the same. I would be getting the same result. So I would be passing star null to get the next token, and same delimiter, comma here. So I have written comma here. Let me write delimiter because I have already evaluated comma in the delimiter. Now again it will pass this string, and what it will do, it will now put the null here by replacing this with null, and we'll again in the do while loop we'll again search for not equal to null, and we'll receive void as the next token. So this way we'll be always receiving the value till null, and we'll getting all the token here. But once it becomes null, we won't be getting anything, and the loop ends. So just let me show you this. Just compile this. Program is compiled. Just debug this. Just call this bgm r7. Now the string is hello, comma world, comma this, comma is, comma str2. I need to receive the token. So ptr1 is currently null and ptr2 is also null. So I'm passing the string and the delimiter. So it will return me the pointer. So let's see what value that pointer. So this pointer contains this address. So let me check the value at this address using this :c, and the length is 50, I think. So you can see that this function has replaced that comma with the null. So this is null. how I am saying that this is null, let me show you. If I look at the hex value, sorry, I'll look at the hex value. So you can see C885, this is for capital C, sorry, capital H, this is for small e, this is for L, you can see hello, hell, HELL, this is for small o, these for small cases L, this is for small case, sorry, this is for small case E, this is for capital H, and this is for small o. So this becomes hello, and after that you can see this is 0 0, means this is null. So you can see that the function has inserted the null in place of that comma. Now, and just let me tell you one more thing, that the uh, CCS ID for this session is 273. So whenever you're checking the CCS IDs, you would first set the 273 CCS ID, then check the EBCDIC hex value for them, because the IBMI works on the EBCDIC encoding. So check for CCS ID 273 and the EBCDIC encoding, then you will find these hex values. Else you will be getting some other hex values for the same hello if the CCS ID is different. So this way, the same way this works. So if I'll look at the PTR2, we'll also see the same result. C88593939600, this is null. So this way, but I'm not working on PTR2, this I just pretend to show you that you can call like this as well. Now I'm running the loop till PTR1 is not equal to null. So this is the first word, so I'll get the string from that PTR1. So you can see I got that hello, because after this null is inserted and I ran the loop until not equal to null. Now it will display the token hello. After that I am passing null and delimiter to return the next string, left string, colon C HELLO. So it now becomes 55. So you can see now it inserted the null at this address afterward. Let me show you the hex as well. So you'll see hex for this one, and this is null afterward. Now it will again check not equal to null, and it will return the token word. Again I'll pass the null, then it will return. So you can see 40. This inserted the null after this. Now we return the this token. The same way we return the is token, and the same way we return the strtok token. After that there is no token at all, and we got the pointer address as star null. Now once it becomes null, we will be ending the loop. So you can see that we have extracted the token, or we have extracted the token from the string using this function. So basically we can use this using parsing, because as you all know that whenever we are parsing any string, or for example we sometimes people write the code to extract the words from a particular string by doing several things like they have comma, replacing their comma with the blanks, and then scanning for the blank, and then before that blank they are retrieving the value one by one. So why they are putting so much effort to do that if we have already a function in C which can perform this thing for us very easily? Just we need to call that, nothing else. We need to pass the string and the delimiter. It will give us every token, every word it will retrieve from the string. So that makes the things very easy. So yes, so that's what I am to share here. So thank you and have a nice time.